Hello everyone, Style and Steve from the Whostorian back again. The rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated, and I'm here with another video review with some items I picked up over the holidays off of Amazon, in my case Amazon.ca. This is the Doctor Who Light Up TARDIS kit, the Dalek collectible figurine, and the Cyberman bust. Now these all come with illustrated books about the various objects contained within these boxes. And so I'm going to unbox them, have a look at them, and see how they are. Now, I already do have my favorite picked out of these three. There's actually a fourth one. There's supposed to be the 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver and illustrated book coming. It's not in the mail yet, but when it comes, I will have it up for review. So I'm going to lay these two to the back for now, and I'm going to start from my least favorite, which is the Cyberman bust, and go to my favorite, which is probably basically just a 3-to-1 countdown on this thing. Overall, the box is kind of nice. It's the Mega Mini Kits, as you can see here. There's the 32-page booklet and the Cyberman bust contained within. And just says Doctor Who logo, Cyberman bust. Just general stuff on the box. So, I open the box, and I take out a wrapped head, and I take out the mini book, and I lay the box to the side off camera. Now I'm going to start with the book, A History of the Cyberman. This thing is actually pretty well decently bound. It is, it's not just something that's stapled together. It's got some good quality to it. It's got some nice illustrations for the history of the Cybermen, the classic ones. Here we have the Cyber Wars as they start. Look at this. I mean, an original Cyberman. Love these coming down. I mean, yes, you get the Doctor and you get Clara in there, but I mean, this counts from the Cybermen in the old series right up to the new Pete's World Cybermen, Cybus Industries ones, and even up to like what they became. So this is actually a pretty nice little book containing a history of the Cybermen, a brief history of the Cybermen, and in addition to the booklet comes a little bust of a Cyberman. And as you can see, it's not the Cybus Industry one. It's actually what became our universe's Cybermen, what they became in the end. And this thing is pretty nicely detailed. I mean, the armor looks good. It's nice and shiny. You've got the plate in the middle and the handles on the top. Now, mine has a little bit of a burr, which you can see there at the top, where it was probably cut from the mold, because I'd say they were all on sprues when they came out. There's nothing in the eye sockets, there's nothing in the mouth, there's nothing in the way. And despite the nice detailing, you can see the back plates there. This is my least favorite of the three because it's just a bust. It's completely, just totally a Cyberman bust. There's nothing to it. These kits do range from about $9 to $14.99, I believe, is what the price was. And for the cost of that, you'd think they could have put an LED in the head to have this light up and do something. The reason I say that, you'll see as I go down through looking through these. But yeah, that's the Cyberman bust for now. And I'll lay him back here. And we'll move on to number 2, of course. You can't have Doctor Who collectibles without having Daleks, mini Daleks, many Daleks. And I open the box, and no bubble wrap this time. Now, I've had these open already, obviously. Here we have the book, Doctor Who and the Daleks, and we have a Dalek. Very nice Dalek on the screen. Lay him there for now. We have Doctor Who, the Doctor, and the Daleks. So this is kind of a little history of the Daleks dealing with the Doctor, and we start with, in the introduction, we have the original TARDIS on screen, working our way up through. We see Genesis on Skaro. We see Davros. It's just a complete history of the Daleks and how things changed all the way through up to the last Great War with the Daleks and the new paradigm, well, yeah, the Power Rangers. So, again, another nice, solid book. It's really good, really well made, and it gives a good history of the Daleks with the Doctor. And of course, we have a Dalek. And his head does turn. We see that. Does he do 360? Yeah. Ooh, I'm going to bend my eye stalk. 360 on the head, and the eye stalk goes up and down. Plunger arm, ball joint, ball joint here for the gun, and he has wheels on the bottom, 2 on the back, and kind of a little directional one. So he does roll fairly well for a pepper pot, as much as he rolls on my metal surface here. But it's a cute little Dalek. I'm not really disappointed that this one doesn't light up, because it's a Dalek. You can set them up to basically invade, and this one actually could be used as an army builder, because there were a lot of these particular models done in the new series. So I kind of do like that particular Dalek, and I'll set him back here, and we'll move to my number 1 favorite of the kits, is the TARDIS. We have a light up TARDIS kit. Light up. That's why I like this, aside the fact that it is the TARDIS. We open the box, and we have bubble wrap, and not so much a book this time. It's more of just a Doctor Who 50 Years in the TARDIS, and it unfolds. We start with the first Doctor, and it just gives a brief history of the second, the 3 Doctors, the 3rd Doctor, Tom Baker's 4th, and then the whole thing opens up. We go to the 5th, the 5 Doctors, Colin, Sylvester, right up through to Matt Smith. So it's just kind of a weird fold out. Can I even get it folded back up again? Yes. So it's not as good as the books, but it'll do. But the main attraction, of course, inside the bubble wrap is the TARDIS. And the detail, oops, it's backwards. And the detail on the TARDIS, I mean, let's see if I can get this in here. You can read, if my camera wants to cooperate, you might be able to read that there. I'm hoping I got that covered. You can read the free for use of the public. You can read the St. John's Ambulance logo. Police public callbacks on top, obviously. I mean, it is a really well done, whoops. It's a really well done TARDIS. All the way around. I mean, the wood grain is really nice on it. And of course, on the bottom you'll see there is a battery case, and flick the switch, and the TARDIS lights up. So we have a nice little travel light up TARDIS. This is what I meant by I like this one the most, and where they dropped the ball with the Cyberman. There is enough room in the Cyberman for the electronics and for the LED that they could have done some kind of light up thing with the mouth or with the eyes. It could have worked. It really could have worked out nicely. So we have the TARDIS, we have the Dalek, and we have the Cyberman bust all together. These are little mini kits. Like I said, I got them off Amazon.ca, Amazon.ca.com, Amazon.co.uk. They are wonderful things to have. I'm glad to have these on the shelf, even if the Cyberman is just a bust. Now, like I said, I am back. This is my first video review of the new year of 2014. Are these 3 items here, but there is much more coming. I'm just going to get these out of the way for a minute, and you will see I have another Titans vinyl figure. This set is all 11 Doctors. So this is my first box of this. This will be another review coming up. I'm going to save that for now, because this review is alright. As well, I have something bigger. Da-da. We don't know what it is. I haven't said what it is. Collect them all. It's a big set. We'll see what that is in a future review. And as well, thanks to friends and family across the pond, I have not one, I have 2 bags from Forbidden Planet. Friends and family across the pond stopped into a Forbidden Planet store for me over Christmas, and I have some objects from Forbidden Planet. So with Forbidden Planet in the background, I will bring the subject of this video back in, the light up TARDIS, the little Dalek, and the poor Cyberman bust. So there's much more to come from the Whostorian video reviews. I'm going to stick around, and I'm going to be doing all of these in the coming weeks as time allows, and I'm back. So until then, you can check me out on the Whostorian.ca, the main website for the podcast. Here on the channel, Style and Steve for the video reviews. Get me on Twitter at Style and Steve or at the Whostorian, and the email address is thewhostorian@gmail.com. So until then, until next video, I'll see you around the vortex.